Jigglypuff? Oh, okay. I heard Jigglypuff, so I had to turn around. What's going on, guys? Welcome back to UGC Open. My name is Coney.
And I am ETC Lordstorm. I'm so happy to be here with you today, watching so many awesome games, and we got a good one coming up next.
Yeah, we got some awesome sets already, and we got another one looking to be coming up right now. We've got CLG's NAKAT against Abadango, one of Japan's finest coming through. And I heard a Jigglypuff. I don't know if you guys heard that. Okay, it's not real.
There's no Jigglypuff.
Thank God. Okay. I was going to say.
It's just going to be straight Mewtwo versus Fox here on Battlefield, starting things out. Let's see how this turns out. Of course, Abadango recently sponsored. Well, how recently was it? Was it a couple months ago?
It was a little bit ago, yeah. Good
during
stuff on
Big
his
House,
part.
I think, sponsored by Luminosity.
Oh, yeah, literally during the tournament, like halfway through it, he got sponsored. It was very strange, but good stuff to him. Looks like this one's a button check.
Yeah, this is... Or it's the most safe neutral I've ever seen in my life.
He's just like expecting him to teleport in. Like he's expecting Abadango to teleport in, and Abadango is expecting him to illusion in. That's what it is.
That's what it is, exactly.
Just a full character, like a full screen distance away.
They're spacing each other about 3/4 of a stage away.
Perfect.
Fundamentally beautiful.
And CLG's got logos in the weirdest place. Like it's on his hood, it's on his chest.
Yeah, he's got enough of those.
They just look like runes. It's just runes all over him. Like
they need a glow in the dark. Glow in the dark CLG hoodie. You can have that one for free. That one's on the house.
That's awesome.
That is a great idea. He's got it on the back of his head too. You see the blue?
Yeah. That's an excellent idea.
He is covered.
All right, guys. So NAKAT versus Abadango. Let's get it started. I'm not sure if these guys have played before. Do you know?
I actually don't. I do know that of my local scene, Mewtwo has a pretty good showing against Fox.
Okay.
Waddy came over to the Chicago scene for our Invasion event while we had inviting some top players over our weeklies, and he really just went ham. I don't think he lost a set. He lost one set to Ned, and that was it. And he was so good, especially against Fox. Insane.
I feel like Fox's combo weight and the fact that he's, a fastballer, Mewtwo can kind of put strings together. I feel like if he's ever caught in a Mewtwo nair, it's really hard for him to be able to respond effectively, but I mean, as you can see here, he racks up damage super quick. Abadango's in kill percent probably when it comes to an up smash if he gets hit into a kill confirm.
Indeed. Both of these characters are particularly light. This should be kind of a glass cannon matchup. Lots of big combos, lots of stocks maybe being lost before 100%.
Yeah.
And right now, NAKAT he's just holding this stage. He's holding it hard and proud.
Yeah, he's got stage control, absolutely, like, wrestled from Abadango. He gets it back, he's got the center stage, but even still, NAKAT's just kind of threatening him, kind of jumping around. Abadango looks a little uncomfortable. He's trying to get this down tilt to string into something, and it looks like he's got an opportunity here. Nothing really comes of it.
Now it's Abadango's turn to hold the middle of the stage, and you're right, NAKAT's movement is so good right now with Fox. He's just darting in and out. Trying to find the right angle to assault Mewtwo, because if he just runs at him head on, he's going to get down tilted, and that's not a really good idea.
Exactly, yeah.
So he's just looking for different angles of approach. Okay, that was a bunch of
risky.
Interesting options there, but it's going to be Abadango getting the stage out of it.
Up throw is not going to do it just yet. Yeah, it's very close considering the range and the percent, but not quite enough. And right now we've got a 4% difference. We trade the fair with, I believe that was the Nair. Not a good trade,
excellent trade for Abadango.
Yeah. Not so much for NAKAT.
Yeah, I mean, you got like 8%, but lost your stock. But there's a great jump in over the Shadow Ball, punishing it with the back air. We have a clean game on our hands.
Yep, we got a one stock here. So right now, these guys just kind of going back and forth, feeling each other out. NAKAT had a very strong advantage at the beginning of this set, but Abadango just kind of bleeding him out as we go. Yeah, there's a lot of exchanges in...
Oh,
weird.
What in earth were you looking for there, NAKAT? I'm so curious.
I want to know what
Maybe
happened there.
Stage spike?
Well, so he got the lock, I think, with that downward angle.
Mewtwo like fell off the stage a little bit.
Yeah, he like fell off. That was a weird momentum thing. I'm not quite sure what happened there, but he gets the jab, and right now we're seeing kind of a repeat.
Again,
what
NAKAT
happened.
in good shape here. That's an interesting. There's such an interesting dynamic because of the reflectors in this matchup.
Yeah.
You can see like Mewtwo beta reflector war. Because if you throw a full charge Shadow Ball at Fox and he reflects it, and you reflect it back, it's just unstoppable.
Yeah.
It's insane.
Can't get away from it. And it goes through Reflector, so it's just, I think it's done.
If it's reflected twice, then it just breaks everything.
Yeah.
So it'll break your shield in one hit, it'll go through a Reflector.
Yeah.
Just, it's super scary. And part of why this matchup's so volatile.
Yeah. Right now, there's that forward air, and Fox is going so far. That move is so strong. He uses the illusion, and he's able to get away with it.
And here comes the punish from Abadango. This is evened up right quick after NAKAT had another good lead.
And now back and forth.
They are
very tense
feeling each other out. Yeah, it's the best way to describe it.
Wow, he gets the Nair out. That was a risky option from Abadango. That could have ended the match there. He gets the up tilt, but he does not land the confirm. Mewtwo's air dodge is so strong.
And nice job ledge canceling that teleport very safely onto the stage. If he had missed that timing, he probably could have been punished with a back air. That would have ended the game. So now we have Abadango trying to just feel him out, catching him jumping with a neutral air, stuck on this platform.
Oh gosh, this is so much back and forth. And NAKAT, he can't commit to anything crazy. Like, you know he wants an up smash, but he needs like a back air or something like that, because if he goes for an up smash and he misses it, it's over. But he does get the back air.
He's living.
Not enough, though.
A 2 count from Abadango. You need superb DI to live with that as Mewtwo.
And that should be it, yeah. He tried to ledge cancel there, you think?
Yes.
Like on the platform?
Yeah. He missed the ledge cancel, and you see how long and how vulnerable you are. Fox, so quick, runs up smashes, sealing game 1.
Yeah. He just kind of gave that one to NAKAT, unfortunately. But excellent DI on that back air, man. I definitely thought that was going to do it. That was exactly what NAKAT needed at that moment. So good stuff for him for having the patience to not overcommit for anything, like a smash attack or anything like that. That's what separates, you know, the good players from the great players. And NAKAT definitely showing his veteran knowledge.
That was a great set. Or, I'm sorry, that was a great game 1. We have maybe 4 more games of this set after an exciting game 1, which NAKAT for the United States going to strike first blood. But now we're on Town and City. And you commentated a lot of Mewtwo. Is this where you think Wadi would end up going?
No, not really. Wadi is much more content to, like, the Wadi position is back to the edge, charging Shadow Ball. That's really all he does. And it's very effective because he's got good reaction time. So, like, if you try to run in on him, he can grab you, he can disable you, he could down tilt, he can do all kinds of things. But that's kind of his thing, so he likes longer, flat stages. This stage, you know, with the limited, or the smaller blast zones.
Meanwhile,
oh no,
this is not back to the edge. Oh my goodness, Abadango being so aggressive right now
yeah.
on NAKAT's recovery.
Abadango, not one of those players. He's not the same kind of animal. So right now, NAKAT just kind of reeling from this. I did kind of question the wisdom of taking, like, I'm always weird about taking Fox to something like Town and City just because of the lower ceiling, but Mewtwo also kills vertically with up smash, up throw, stuff like that. So maybe that's what he's going for.
I mean, I think the ceiling is pretty much neutral. You give Fox a lot of room to run around, though.
Yeah.
And that's what I'm like about Town and City for Fox specifically, is just when you saw NAKAT's great movement on Battlefield. However, he's going to move right into that grab and get up thrown, and just like you said, the lower ceiling coming into play. Abadango looking very strong right now in game 2.
He looks a lot more comfortable right here. And
what?
Oh my god!
Heck was that?
He does a pivot up tilt from backwards.
He's borrowing void combos
on Mewtwo.
And he ends him with the Shadow Ball. What a dominant game.
That was an unreal stock. Like that, and like the crowd didn't really pop for that. I don't know if they know what they just saw. That was unreal.
That was like a 20-second stock with void combos and just insanity.
Carried him from the right to the left. That was just a nightmare.
And he ended, like, the Fox Illusion was one of, like, the only options he really had, and it just ended up deleting him off the side.
Yeah, all he really could do was illusion into that. He could have gone lower and tried it, but that would have given Abadango way more time to set up, you know, pretty much any option to kill him again.
And go for he went for those back air stage spikes earlier onto Firefox.
Yeah.
And that's scary too. Like there's really no safe way to recover as Fox in this matchup if you're against someone as patient as Abadango.
There's that jab attack right now. Abadango once more in the driver's seat, but NAKAT trying to wrestle it from him.
And he's backing up a little bit. Maybe he has to reconsider the timings of his approaches on Mewtwo. When you see a Fox like retreat and laser a little bit, they need to kind of recalibrate.
Yeah.
And Mewtwo's, as you said, a character who, with Wadi, is so good when you're forcing approaches.
Yeah, exactly.
You need to be on point at mixing them up.
Right now, these guys just trying to find the opening, dead even in terms of percent. Fox maybe with a slight advantage just because Mewtwo is so light, but I would argue that Mewtwo probably has an easier time killing Fox than vice versa.
Mewtwo just has the giant hitboxes that are so good at stifling approaches. Fox has that frame data if he can get in. Mewtwo has good defensive options to get out. That air dodge is tricky and it's like hard to punish.
Yeah. Unless
you're very expertly attuned to punishing it.
Yeah. He's one of those matchups that like you have to play like 3 or 4 times before you play it for real.
Oh yeah.
Like I feel like NAKAT probably had like Void playing Mewtwo on deck, like to get ready for this. And there's the up there. That is gonna seal it.
Ooh.
Thanks to Rage.
Yeah, wow.
Gonna take him off. Yeah, I mean like with the 101 Rage, there's no way he was living that. But there's the back air. Abadango going for an unwise get-up attack. When you're past 100%, it's a lot slower. NAKAT just kind of smelling that out.
Oh, but we got another off-stage situation. Okay, we'll get to the ledge and reset to neutral here. Maybe.
Maybe, yeah. I don't know. That it doesn't seem like it's happening.
Then Abadango just catches his landing 3 times in a row, and it's
one
so
move.
Scary to be under him.
Yeah, like Mewtwo strings one move into another, so it's so strong. And it seems so reliable in the directions that you go. So it's not like it's inconsistent or anything. He just hits you with that forward air. He's going to get you with another one, and then maybe an up air. I mean, it's wild.
The hitboxes are just so good at catching landings. And Fox needs to get so far in. Okay, this taxi platform here going to help out Abadango a little bit.
Ooh. What? He like got disabled into a smash attack? Like I guess he landed before he realized it?
He might have buffered that.
Yeah, that was wild.
Back throw on the ledge is going to do it here. That's going to be a 2-1 lead for Abadango. And he's looked very strong in games 2 and 3.
Yeah,
might be hard to stop.
Yeah, this is looking very difficult for NAKAT. I mean, he won. NAKAT had such a powerful first stock in the last 2 games. Not really in that one, but he's been super strong. He's hovering Ness. I don't know if that's the play. All right.
Here we go. We've got Ness with the little squid shirt.
It's cute.
Coming out here. Again, matching his team colors a little bit.
Oh, yeah. I guess so. That's true.
We see Ally play like the Cloud9 Mario.
Yeah.
CLG Ness.
This seems, I don't know. I have to feel like this is kind of ill-advised, but obviously NAKAT knows way better than I would. But I just feel like being off stage is just a death sentence against Mewtwo.
I agree with you. I mean, Fox off stage is no walk in the park or anything.
Yeah.
But you get Smashville back, which Smashville for Ness is fantastic. B, Ness is just, he is a little bit more explosive, I think, at just getting kills, and he has bigger hitboxes.
Yeah.
But it is going to be a little bit of a tricky situation again off stage, as you said.
And maybe it's honestly just coming down to a kill throw. I mean, like, if he gets Abadango off the side earlier, he should be able to kill with a grab. Right now, Abadango, with just a few hits, takes advantage, though. I feel like the damage per hit, the stats on this, like, Mewtwo does so much more damage in terms of, like, these errant hits here and there.
I think the thing that he might miss from Fox the most here is speed, because we see Abadango just stifling approaches in those Fox games.
Yeah.
And Ness has more predictable approaches than Fox. So if Abadango is making Ness approach, this is right in his wheelhouse.
Yeah. I think he definitely wants to absorb that Shadow Ball, but Abadango's not going to throw it unless he's at a completely safe position to not get it absorbed. Goes for the double fair. Does not happen.
Taxi platform coming in the clutch here for NAKAT, helping him out and big time get back onto the stage, but he's still cornered.
Now a little bit of back and forth.
Just feeling each other out a little bit here. No one wants to overcommit on anything. But the Shadow Ball gets fired out, and that Rage back air sent him so far.
Ooh, I thought he pulled him in with that Thunder. That is something that can happen. Might have been able to get an up air for a kill. Not quite.
Yet. The big forehead up air, man.
So strong. I was saying in doubles when NAKAT was playing, like, Ness in doubles is 90% up air. Like, that's his contribution. It's so strong. It covers so much space.
Especially when Sheik's your teammate. Oh, yeah. And look at him go. There it is. Catching the big hitbox of Mewtwo. Gonna take him up top.
And honestly, that might be one of kind of the nuances of the matchup, is that Mewtwo rolls super far, but Ness's up air just catches all the way across, and I think he was feeling himself a little bit too much there. He had a very good string, and I think he tried to end it with like a faux thing, you know what I mean? But it's not happening.
That would have been a Twitter combo.
Oh, yeah.
But here we are, stuck on the taxi platform. That's tricky against Ness. Abadango needs to get down, and he successfully does. Good landing up airs. You know, here we go. The glass cannon and Ness coming into play. Already got 97 out. All he needed was that stock first, and then just to add it up bit by bit.
Ness definitely looking a lot more comfortable in the hands of NAKAT. He definitely seems a lot more clean right now.
But he's going to catch him with a neutral air on landing, and now Ness is off stage. And is this going to be the end of it? The other way.
Well, whoops. Like, I tried to drift into him with the nair and just a little bit off time.
I think he was trying to sneak in there with maybe a fair or something. I'm not sure.
You think he tried to fair it instead of nair and like just miss input?
Maybe. I'm not sure what Abadango was going for.
My guess is he was trying to nair him to disrupt it. He didn't necessarily want to kill him, but he wanted to knock him out of it so he would go lower, and then he could do something off that. And he was just like, you know, a centimeter off. I mean, that just shows you even top players can make that mistake, man.
I think my rule is never challenge PK Thunder 2 ever. Because I've been embarrassed and died at 20 too many times.
Yeah.
But here we go. Game 5. Abadango still definitely is very much in this set. And I still think he has a good chance against this Ness.
Oh, yeah, absolutely.
It's his counter pick, too.
Yeah, I definitely think so. I think that the smaller blast zones are going to help him also. Right now, Ness just screaming. Miserable.
Yeah, he was getting carried to the left, carried to the right. He's going to break out of it, though. Excellent ledge cancel again here. Giving him stage control.
Yeah, that's going to pay dividends, I think, for Abadango, being able to do those ledge cancels off the up B, just give him burst movement. And I think he was waiting for something there, but it didn't pan out like he thought it would. He was waiting for Abadango to use the PK Thunder. Or I'm sorry, for NAKAT to use it. NAKAT just wisely adjusts his back and says, all right, well, I'm not going to pull the trigger until you do.
He also could have double jumped fair on reaction to an air dodge.
Yeah.
And okay, we also have the heal online. Do not forget about that PK, I forgot what it's called, the PK heal.
Magnet, I think.
Magnet, Psy Magnet, thank you. By our powers combined, we know the name of the move.
Yeah. So Abadango there, just kind of sitting back, waiting for something to happen. Eventually does hit that dash attack. He's just kind of zoning out NAKAT here. Not doing anything crazy.
Yeah, taking his sweet time. He's got all day to find this stock. And there, NAKAT approaching with a dash attack, waited it out, got the fair. He's back in the normal stage. And here, NAKAT has to break his zone somehow. It's going to be hard.
Yeah. Very difficult. Look at all these uppers. My goodness.
Oh, this should be the stock on the up throw. That is going to put Abadango in the driver's seat in Game 5. It is now his set to lose.
He could have done back throw, too. I think either way it would have ended. I mean, with these blastos being what they are. NAKAT going to have to pull something out. What? Wispy, stop! Like, Wispy tried to kill him.
Wispy, that trolley tree, man. He's always just blowing at the wrong time.
What a monster. Like, he tried to murder him. So I'm using the PK Thunder. It's a good thing NAKAT wasn't in the air because he would have been pushed off. That was a little crazy.
See, now Ness has to approach here to find the stock. And this is the tricky spot.
Yeah, he's just getting blown up by Abadango right now. And this is kind of, when I said that I thought Ness was kind of a weird choice, this was more what I was envisioning. Awesome stuff to NAKAT for, you know, taking that last game. But I feel like Mewtwo's aerials are just so oppressive. It kind of can, like, even Mewtwo's fair, I think, pretty well trade here with Ness's fair. So I don't know.
Like, Ness has been kind of falling down tierless lately, and that has a lot to do with the fact that his approach options are limited.
Yep.
And this is just how Abadango, he's maybe taking a page out of that Wadi book.
Yep.
But again, he's going to cover that roll with the up air, take the stock, and now, who knows?
Yeah. Could happen, man. Crazier things have happened. Abadango did jump into that PK Thunder 2 last game.
That was a bait there by Abadango, baiting the Psy Magnet out, gets the dash attack, and gets the stage control for his prize.
Yeah, he lost, I think. Nice try. I like that. I respect it.
That was cute.
He lost, I think, 5% on that trade, but I think it was worth it for the stage control. Goes for the fair. Not happening.
They're trading impossible to punish air dodges right now in the air.
Yeah.
And, all right, he's going to get the grab out of that. Nope. Oh, but he gets the air dodge there. a little bit of commentator's curse is going to seal that set.
Yeah.
Abadango 3-2 over NAKAT.
Yeah, that was a shame. I feel like NAKAT just was put in an unwinnable situation right there. He was chasing him off on the side, went for that forward air. NAKAT just forced to air dodge or die, and then he air dodged, and then he died anyway. So awesome stuff to Abadango. NAKAT showing signs of life in that in the game 2 and the game 4, but a little bit of back and forth. Abadango just, you know.
That was a good fight. That was a good fight. maybe switching to Fox on the interaction to Dreamland would have been an interesting thing, but I think you can't really fault him.
Yeah.
Ness is like, I feel like he'll always go back to Ness as like his
his
comfort character, and he played very well.
Yeah, and I mean Abadango looked super comfortable against Fox by the end of that. So and I feel like if you win with Ness game 4, you're a little scared at that point. It's like, okay, well that worked for me. Maybe I want to stick with this.
Right.
But as you said, I mean, like Ness has been, and I want to toot my own horn here. I called this. I don't know why people didn't think this would happen, but I was like, I was playing Ness when the game first came out, and I saw immediately. I was like, he's only gonna go down the tier list. People